Hello, I'm Pamela, the Stamping Pink Rose, and this is a Wow Wednesday, and I thought to myself, we've got so many great stamps that came in the Occasions catalog that at times we want to get them just put centered right, and rather than waste paper and redo, I thought I'd bring back out my Stamp-A-Majig and review with you how to use it. So if you don't have one of these tools, it's exclusive with Stampin' Up, and it has the Stampin' Up information. It says Stamp-A-Majig on it. You need to contact me about ordering one of these because it really is a valuable thing. Now, I grabbed a different piece, but it comes with a clear piece. I think I'm coming down for cold, guys. Clear piece. And it will work just fine because you're going to probably want several of these anyway on these sheets so that you have them, because you can cut them and then you can put them in your stamp sets so that you have it right where you want it. Now what I did was I pulled out a couple things. I've got Sweet Sayings here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with this. This one I pulled out I thought would be good for an inside of a card. So I've just taken a piece of white paper for the time being and have strictly taken it and put it out with this so that we could just see the inside and how to get it done right. So I've just grabbed some plain black ink. This is the Stamp-A-Majig. You place it at a 90-degree angle. Doesn't matter which side you place it on. I've got it on my left side. And what I'm going to do is I've lined it up to the top of the sheet, and it comes right down the edge. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp. Okay. I'm going to bring it in right to the corner. Okay, and I got it upside down. Okay. So let's just do the other side. That happens. And what I'm going to do to make sure I'm going the right direction, there we go, is I'm going to turn it this way, and I'll do this side. Doesn't matter. Okay, now I got it go in the correct direction. Now what I'm going to do is figure out where on this card I want it so that it's about centered. Then I'm going to place my Stamp-A-Majig down. I've got Your Wonderful Thing right there. I'm going to pull this away. I'm going to re-ink. And I'm going to bring it in. And I'm going to push down. And you've got it done. It's as simple as that. Now, I brought out another one that has Wow, Shine, Thanks. And this is from Sunburst Sayings. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just take this right off of here. And I'm going to go pull Wow. I haven't used these yet. Everything came in last week. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to put this on. And I'm going to do what I like to do normally when I'm in my room anyway. I have one of these grid papers. And all I do is simply take and stamp on the grid, and that way I know if I'm going the right direction. Okay, so now what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to place my sheet, and I'm going to stamp right on here. I'm going to stamp on this side this time. And I've got it right up against. I've got it down. Now I'm going to take my Wow. And I'm going to line up my Stamp-A-Majig. And I know right where it belongs. And so what I'm going to do is just carefully lift this away. Okay, and I'm going to stamp. and it's going to be on the wrong side. So what I want to do is I'm going to do it over. Part of the problem is I don't have the paper cut down. Okay, so let's do this. Let's bring it right where I want it. I want it right here. Looks like I pretty well have it lined up. I know it's not to the edge of my paper, but I think it's going to be fine this way. So let's do that. Normally you would cut your paper down and you would have it, but there you go. So now you have your wow in the corner where you want it. Okay, in the coming days, I will do something with this new stamp set, which is picture perfect, and it's got the hummingbird in 3 different steps. So I will stamp those, but I'm going to want it coming in on a flower blossom. So what I will do is I will do a stamping and use my Stamp-A-Majig and get it with the flower blossom, and then I'll show you that card coming up so that you can see how to do it with the hummingbird. I haven't had time to get to the stamp set yet. But anyway, there's your Stamp-A-Majig. Now what I would do normally is I would cut this down into a square, and I would have it and I would put it in the folder that goes with this one here and have it inside it. And then that way it's ready to go, and I would do the same with this one. Cut it down, put it inside. In fact, I probably will do that. So anyway, again, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose. And if you haven't gotten the New Occasions catalog, by all means, contact me. You can look at my blog site. There's contact information. And again, it's the Stampin' Pink Rose, where stampin' ideas are always in bloom. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick tip of reminding you that if you don't have the Stamp-A-Majig, you need to get it. If you do have it, you need to dig it out and start using it, because it's a great way to get everything aligned so that you don't have everything out of, can I say whack? So you want everything straight, you want everything looking perfect on your cards and your projects. Again, have a great day, and thanks so much for joining me.